Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video we'll be creating NTP server. NTP server is very useful for synchronization of time in the servers. So what happens, what happens is if time synchronization is not proper, then our package will not be pulled from the internet and the system will become unstable. That's how it is, like, especially with the state of Kubernetes cluster. Like it will become unstable. Like if time synchronization is not proper between master and worker or between workers somewhere, then the system will break. So that's how it is. So let's create NTP server, and then let's create NTP server on NTP master. I've named it as NTP master. And I have two servers till right now, 168.0.110, 168.0.11. These two servers will create NTP configuration on this both the servers. Like I'll create master and I'll consume it in 111. So what happens in production grade is, we have NTP server set up somewhere, so we have to consume that NTP servers, or else it will try to fetch the NTP entries from the internet. So it fetches from the internet, then the time synchronization will not happen properly. So it's better to have our own NTP server and try to consume it from there. So how do we deploy it? First of all, let's create NTP server master, and then later point of time let's try to consume it in our NTP client. So yeah, so I've already added hostname ctl command. I've used this command to set the hostname. It is after setting it, I have used bash to enter the to enter the shell. Just change the shell from bash, like from changing the shell from that to this. So I've used bash to change the shell. That's it. So after that, we need to install one package called as Chrony. This package is very important because this package will contain the NTP and NTP configuration, everything. Let's install this package. So install this package, either you use yum install -y chrony or you use dnf install -y chrony. Why I am giving is any prompt it asks me, it will automatically say yes for all the prompt which comes during the process. So I'm using Rocky Linux as of now. Like if you see I'm using Rocky Linux. So I have two servers, Rocky Linux servers. It's the same process will be applicable in Ubuntu servers also. You can probably create the instance in AWS cloud, and then we can create two instances and then try to configure Chrony on that servers and try to understand how Chrony works actually. So as I told you, right, we have one NTP server somewhere, and we are consuming that NTP server as a master, and then into the clients we are ensuring the NTP server the time synchronized. Like it will say that this master server, it will take time from this master server to the client server. It will take the same timing. Time synchronization is not proper, then worker nodes or master nodes will not come up, especially in the what we call in the Kubernetes. So now we have to edit the config file. Let's check what's there in the config file. etc chrony font. So this all we have to remove all these things and just add these things. We have to keep everything as it is, and then we have to add allow client. We have to allow only our range, right? So let's do vi and try to see how we can do it. So I'm setting up NTP master. So setting up NTP master is different. This is how you set up NTP master. So everything as it is, just uncomment this and then try to put 24, like put 255 IPs, right, in my range. Whatever is there in my range, like 255 IPs, it will try to connect to that servers. And local stratum, I will also uncomment this, and then I'll varlib chrony drift. There's something called as varlib chrony drift or something. We have, okay. So what all things we have to do it is, we have to keep pool 2.rocky.pool.ntp.org iburst as it is. We don't need to change anything. Or let's do one thing. Let's move everything, and let's put the information which I have. Then keep this information which is there already, which was there already, but keep this information which is required by my NTP server. Let's save it. After we save it, let restart and let's enable the service systemctl enable chrony d. When we enable it, it will automatically start. So we'll restart it. Once we restart it, let's enable the firewall also for NTP. Firewall D. Open CMD. Add service NTP permanent. Okay, it is saying not found. Firewall D, not wall. Okay. Firewall not D, it is firewall only. Already enabled it is saying. So let's reload the firewall CMD command. We'll use reload. Once reload is successful, then let's check our chrony service is running properly or not. Check chrony services. These are the commands: chronic sources -v. It will have many things actually, but let's check in the client server when we configure client. So that time we'll check client. Client should have only this server name, like NTP master should have only NTP master name for tracking purpose, for time purpose. So our NTP master setup is completed. Now let's move to NTP client. For NTP client, that the name I have to give the host name. That is hostname CTL. Then bash to change the shell. So it will print the name which is there. Let's install Chrony. Let's update the Chrony that file. Let's update it. We'll just remove first that pool. We have to hash it out, and then we have to add this our Chrony server IP in this. Chrony server IP. This is our Chrony server IP, right? So let's try to remove everything and try to add the configuration which is required by my client server. And restart, enable and restart, and let's check now. And then let's check now. It should show my NTP master when I check Chrony services sources -v. See, it is showing Chrony master NTP master, right? So it is taking the time from NTP master, this server. And if I check one more thing, I need to check chronic tracking. It should show me NTP master, taking from NTP master, right? So so our Chrony setup is completed. So we can use multiple clients, and we can use 110 as a master for each and every server, and try to synchronize all the servers time using this master, NTP master. So we can create multiple clients, and we can create, like, let's suppose I have Kubernetes cluster, and I can create NTP server, and I can keep NTP master as master, and then I can create multiple servers at the backend and try to consume the NTP master time in my server, so that time synchrony is perfect. Like in all servers, the time will be same time will be there on all servers. Like it is required by my servers, like in Kubernetes, especially like in Kubernetes or any of the servers where server is running, time should be same in all the servers, or else the discrepancy happens, and then the system might break. So overall, I wanted to cover this NTP server configuration. So we were able to configure master and client servers. So I have used two servers. One is two Rocky Linux servers, and then one created as a master and one created as client. And then I configured NTP for both the servers, and then try to see if it is taking the master server only. is taking master server. If at all, if I would have not given anything, right, so it would have taken, it would have given information like this. It would have given information like this. So from internet it is taking, internet it will go and take it from the internet. These are the IPs it will take from, right? So that's how it is. Yeah. So we were able to configure the NTP server. If you follow these steps, you'll be able to configure NTP servers. You can create 2 servers in AWS and try to do this activity by yourself. So I've written a blog around it. I'll attach the blog in the description. Possibly read and then try to attempt these things. You'll basically learn a lot. Like when you try to implement the real time Kubernetes cluster, KubeADM cluster or something. This is very helpful. Like in setting up Kubernetes cluster or setting up servers or servers as HA, especially KVM servers or anything. It is very important. So okay, so that's all I wanted to cover, and I covered this. So let's see ourselves in next video. Till then, goodbye.